Welcome to this Bullet to the Head Guide episode DNA keycards. In this episode we will cover the DNA keycards, the crates and the DNA safe stores on our servers. On their travels, players have the chance of collecting coloured keycards. These come in 5 different colours. Each of the colours reflects their tier. In order we have green, yellow, blue, red and purple. Green, yellow and blue cards open DNA crates that are the corresponding colour. The red and purple cards for use on safe stores. Both the crates and the safe stores that spawn around the map spawn randomly, so every server restart the locations may change. We highly recommend that players mark these locations on their maps as and when they find them. Green crates have the chance of spawning on farms, specifically in barns or large farm buildings. These can also be found sometimes in garages. Yellow crates can also be found in garages, but most commonly these can be found in fire stations. And blue crates have the chance of spawning on the roofs of police stations. To use a keycard on a crate, simply equip your keycard, activate it, and then insert the keycard into the crate. After about 1 or 2 seconds, the player will then be prompted to remove that keycard. When removing the keycard, an alarm will sound and the crate will open. The alarm will alert nearby zombies, players and animals, so be quick when looting the crate. When using a red and purple keycard, the mechanics are slightly different, but the principle is pretty much the same. Enter the safe store and approach the safe door. Equip the keycard as you would with a crate and insert it into the door. Before removing the keycard, it is important to note that when you remove the keycard, the safe door will open. Players are advised to move away from the door as quickly as possible. This is to prevent players getting stuck between the safe door and the wall. If you get stuck, you're on your own. Also, upon removing the keycard, an alarm will sound. This will spawn a few furry surprises outside the safe store, so be careful. We highly recommend only experienced or geared players attempt doing the safe stores. Players who are not experienced or geared appropriately are advised to not attempt these safe stores unless in a group. Both the crates and the stores can only be used once per restart. Along with the keycards, players may find blister packs. These can be used to recycle a used DNA keycard. To reuse a keycard, players will need a DNA workbench, along with flux and solder. To make a DNA workbench, players will need to find a DNA workbench kit, helping hands and a soldering iron kit. When making a DNA workbench, players will first need to combine the helping hands and the soldering iron kit to the workbench kit. This will allow you to place the DNA workbench kit. Once you've placed the DNA workbench in your base, you'll need to add the laptop, DNA card reader, wire, 5 sheets of metal, 13 planks of wood and 16 DNA bolts. This will allow you to finish constructing the bench. The laptop, DNA card reader and the DNA bolts are find only and are not available from any of the traders on the servers. Once you've built the bench, open the drawer on the left hand side and add the 40-volt DNA battery, solder and flux. Yep, these again are find only. To reuse a DNA keycard, simply find the correct blister pack, open the blister pack to get the chip out, and then add the chip to the bench. Take the used DNA keycard and place it on the centre of the bench. If you hover your cursor over the chip when it's on the bench, it should ask you to remove the used chip. Once you've removed the old chip, add the new one. Remove the keycard from the desk and attach it to the reader. Once it's in the reader, hover your cursor over the laptop and select the function to program the card. Once programmed, the card should change colour. This will indicate that the process has been successful and this will allow you to use that card again. If in doubt, players can always find the instructions on how to use the DNA workbench on the DNA workbench itself.
Nice.